hopefully stay. Oops, I don't have my okay. I hope you can hear me now. Yes, hopefully. Sorry, I'm not really ready today. We just got home from the martial art, so I just put my kids down, and now I'm here to be here with you and for myself. A little bit rushed today, but it's all good. So, all right, this is my first time on this channel, but it's not the first time for this challenge. I have been doing this almost 60 days. I think today or tomorrow will be the day 60. It has been 2 months, and I do it with the different channel, and is a little bit messy over there. So I want to bring it to the new channel just for challenge only, and it's easier that way, I think. I'm not sure yet, but so if you see me on this one, it's only one video, and it say day 59 or day 60. It doesn't mean that I just started. It's because I started from the other channel, and this is my first time. This is the first video on this channel for this challenge. Had been on for 2 months already. And I'm gonna start talking the beginning, talking over it again. It's like every couple months I will recycle the topic or recycle how to start it, so that way you don't have to go back to 300 different videos, because it's gonna be the whole year, 365 days of doing this. So it's going to be a lot of video and lots of things to go back to. And in order to do that, instead of I just maybe repeating topic or repeating thing, because again, the purpose of this channel, the purpose of this challenge is to create the new habit, create to eliminate the bad habit and create a new habit. But instead of focusing on the bad habit that you want to stop, I rather focus on start something new. For example, instead of losing weight, instead doing focus on that, and sometimes it's very very discouraging if you do for weeks or for months and you don't see the result. So instead of doing that, and the only way to lose weight is eating healthy. That's it. Change the way you eat. Change what you put into your body, because you are what you eat, right? So that I want to focus on doing the right thing instead of stop doing something that you get into for so long. Create a new habit to create the new habit to eliminate the bad habit, because when you have the good new habit and it take on for so long and you're not focusing on the other side anymore, hopefully those bad habits going to limit, because when you create a new habit and something is, and a new habit always have the good result and it make you feel good, and you start to recognize, oh, that's what it's doing. That's how it is. And you start to say, if I'm doing this and I feel so good, why I have to go back and do the other one when I'm just being an old me? You don't want the old you anymore. You want to do the new you. So why don't we just focus on create the new you, the new me, the new person, the new routine, the new habit, whatever new you want to be, create something new. And in order to do that, we have to be consistent, and we have to be consistent. We have to be repeated over and over again. So I am just doing this, just show it out there that, it's like, give the real example. The example, if I fail, I fail. If I successful, I'm successful, so I don't, so you will know and you will learn from there. And and I will learn from my mistake as well too. But this is not my first challenge at all. No, this is my longest challenge, and this is my first challenge myself on the YouTube on live stream like this. It's like open. Most of the time I do it on my own and with closed door, and no one know about it. I don't share with friends. I don't share with anyone. The only person know is my husband. And sometimes I don't even talk about it. I just do it, because the more you talk about it, the more, like idea and repairing, and, other people discouraging you. And maybe sometimes they say something, it just doesn't click with what you want to do, and you want to stop right away. Or it's you were like, like I said, moment is going to hold you back. So I rather not talking to you about it. I just, bam, go do it. And doing that, I had learned so much. I have changed so much, and I'd love to share with anyone out there. It's not, I'm not the only. Like there's so many motivator. There's so many people out there doing this and sharing. But I'm sure maybe my message is gonna click with someone that is matched with our, we have the same energies, and we have the same thought, and we're gonna click, and something, maybe you hear this 1,000 times, but doesn't click until you hear me say it. Just like me, I hear different people say the same thing for 1,000 times, but it never clicked until one day, until like it just happened, and it just the moment, right? So the more you hear, the better it's gonna be. And so one more of me is not gonna kill anything, but it's maybe helpful. So I just want to be out there and be helpful. At the same time, I use this channel to be accountable for myself, to show up for the next 300 days. So if you did the first video and you stop on this channel, you see only one first videos, and welcome. This is the challenge, 360 day of create a new habit. It doesn't matter what you want to do, maybe reading new book, or maybe quit smoking, or maybe eating healthy, or get the news master degree, or maybe go back to school, or get a new job, or maybe how to be consistent with your kids, or how to teach your kids reading, and like something that you want to do. But most of all, I want to use this little corner, well, with little 15 minutes, and like I'm talking, maybe I was planning to talk to 5 minutes, but somehow it's always go to 15 or longer, and recently it's go to an hour. So it's, I love talking, no doubt about that. So I will, it's going to be like 15 minutes of me talking and 15 minutes of practicing. And if you feel that you want to go longer after the live stream, go ahead and do it. I suggest go ahead and do it. But if this is your first time, let's start small. And today, let's talk about how we started. Let's not talk about them, and we're going to talk about that tomorrow. Today, let's just say what the purpose of this channel, what I'm doing here is that is a play for us to get together. Any woman, man, mom, single mom, or never get married before. Whoever you are, I would love to welcome you. And I would love to share this with you. And hopefully one day you're going to join me on this live and do it together. And if you want to do piano, that's awesome. If you do want to do reading, maybe one of the, when I'm finished with this, maybe I'm continue doing something else. Like, because this morning I'm just thinking about it. I say, after I'm done with piano, what I'm going to do? I maybe continue piano. I'm going to maybe change to reading or meditations. I don't know yet. But for this year, for the next 300 days, I will do the piano one and learn how to talk to you and share as much as I can. And this is not my first time doing challenge, but this is the longest one that I have been doing. And I have some story to share. I do have some experience to talk about. And I'm not here to teach. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just here to share with you. And if you need someone accountable for you, you need someone to feel like, okay, I need to do this, but I don't want to talk to other people. I don't want to share with my friends. Use this channel as a reminder. Put it on your calendar and say challenge 360 with TQ, or maybe time connect, whatever you want to call me, and put it on your calendar and show up at 8 p.m. Eastern time every day, every day. And just show it up when you put on your calendar and it's the reminders go off. Don't ignore it. Just show up with me here. And again, right, on Tuesday, sometime I'm late, or maybe sometime I got to delay until 9 o'clock. You will see Tuesday sometimes it's at 9 o'clock, but if I'm home right on time, I would do it at 8, or maybe sometime 8, like today, like 8:05, because I have to put the kids down and I don't have anyone to help me today. So I am solo today, and that's why I'm a little bit late. And it's okay, like I want to be here. I want to do at 8 o'clock every day consistently. If I cannot, maybe a little bit late, 9 o'clock, but I won't ever like not doing it unless I'm very sick or something, or maybe in the hospital. But and I remember there's one day when I do the 90 challenge for exercise, for like walking on a treadmill. And that's what I did, because I was so busy. And what I did is, even though I was in my pajama and it's like 12 a.m. in the morning, and I just remember, I did not do my walk today, and I still have to go down there. And I just did. I have to go down to my gym and exercise for at least 15 minutes. My goal is 15 minutes. I can go to 45. But if I cannot, and 15 minutes is the minimum, and you have to have the goal. You have to have the minimum goal and the maximum goal. So minimum goal for here is like 15 minutes every single day. If you can go to 30 minutes or 40 minutes or 45 minutes, an hour, that's awesome. But if 15 minutes is only that you can do, I welcome you, and I'm not better. I'm still not able to increase to a half an hour yet. And that's what it is. So the first thing is to create the new habit instead of eliminate the old one, create a new one, and eventually it will decreasing, because you focus on new one and you will change over time. You will change, and the old habit will eliminate it. That's the one thing. And the second thing is be consistent. Show up every day for yourself. And that's another goal for this, is that be consistent in order for you to be successful on something. What I learned is that if I want to be successful on something, anything small, even though teaching kids how to read, that's it, just a little small like that, it's still very important. And being consistent is just number one key that I have found as like a aha moment for me. And I wish we all do it. We all be consistent at a certain point. If you want to pass the test, you have to be consistent at a certain thing. If you want to graduate from college or middle school or go to master degree, we all practicing that. But somehow, to me, it's not be clear like, I have to be consistent. But it's not that. It just never be clear like night and day until I say, that's it. Be consistent. And that's what another thing here is, that you show up every day, be consistent. And that's another thing we're going to practicing on. And in order for us to be consistent, we have to repeat in certain thing, doing certain thing, because, we have to show up here every day. We have to pick up the same thing. We have to do the same routine. We have to put things down, and whatever we do, it show a little bit successful. We want to repeat that. And repetitions is another tool to be successful, to be consistent, to make the momentum, to turn the wheel going, keep going every day like this. And sometimes, and actually not sometimes, maybe most of the time, you have to repeating things that is boring and you don't like it. What I say about repetitions is that because doing this is not fun, because it's out of your league. You at 8 o'clock after a long day at work, especially if you have 4 kids hanging on you, every day 24/7, and by 8 o'clock they lie down and sleep. Yeah, you want to lie down sleep with them too. You don't want to do things, you don't want to sit down and read book, or you want to don't do anything, you just lie down and or maybe sit in front of the TV and have a big bowl of ice cream or popcorn and watching your soap opera. I don't know. It's the best, right? It is the best. So who doesn't want that? I love that, right? I would love to have that moment. And that is the most comfortable one. And you're going to choose that over doing this. I'm sure for that. And in order for you to be successful, to be consistent, you have to repeat yourself over and over again. Like, I'm not going to do the ice cream tonight. I'm not going to sit in front of TV. You have to keep repeating, putting yourself against the water. You have to obstacle to pass that moment, and that you have to stop doing what comforting you and get over that to go to the next level. It pushing you harder and harder. So that's what it is like 3 things in here we're gonna practice is being consistent, repetition, and show up every day. Another one is that maybe to create this corner for yourself. If you are a mom, if you're someone that just want to have something to take care of yourself, for example, me, I use this time as a little corner of the time to take care of myself, the moment for me, doing something that I feel just for me only, that not taking care of other people, not doing things for other people, not thinking about anyone else but myself. Because sometimes as a woman, we need to take care of ourselves in order for us to take care of other people. So we have to take care of ourselves first before we take care of other people. And it's not easy to do, especially the mom with kids. You always put your kids first, and that's what I do, right? I'm homeschool mom at home with 2 kids, and they are my job. They are my heart and my body and my soul and everything, right? I'm doing things with them, for them, and they are very active and they are very energetic. So it's drain your emotions at the same time. So I just have the one little corner to take care of myself and doing something I like to do, like doing this piano practicing, and practicing this in front of talking in front of the camera, no one watching, talking to myself. I seem like it, but it's a good practicing for me. It's very very comfortable, comforting me a lot. And every single time I'm practicing piano and I get better at this, I feel better. And by the way, if you first time listen to me, I just want you to know that I know nothing about piano. This is my first time learning for the past couple of months. I had been helping my son for a year and a half. But I don't learn with him until now. I start to do it. So even though I have been helping him, supporting him, and coaching him on practicing piano, but I'm not good at it. So I'm just a beginner of learning. Whoever the beginner of the instrument, you will know it's not fun to listen to. And if you want to turn me off when I'm practicing, feel free to do that, or skipping me if you want to. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to learn. I choose to learn piano this time. And I'm not going to hide it. I'm not going to be show up about it. I'm to be honest that my music is not going to be fun to listen to. Hopefully one day will be, but not today. And that's just another thing you need to be aware of. And that's it. So every day after talking for like maybe 20 minutes now, and then we're going to start doing the piano for 15 minutes. You may be doing reading, you may be meditation. I don't think it's a good time to meditate it right now. If you're hearing me, you can turn me off and do meditations. Maybe do yoga, maybe do exercise, maybe you're walking on a treadmill, or or maybe to practice piano with me, or maybe practice some other instrument with me, and see how it's go after 300 days. But I promise you, if you be consistent and showing up every day with me here, and I'm gonna share as much as what I learned from my journey of losing weight and a couple, like doing couple challenge for myself for the past 2 years, it will help for a lot to show and share, especially that I'm fresh. I'm just started and I'm not advanced. So it's still a learning process at the same time. And maybe that will still a little bit fresh and maybe have some connection with you. And that's it. So we're going to start doing it. And tomorrow and for the next couple of days, I will talk about how to get started this moment here, especially repair, because you save your time to get it easy to start it. So there are a couple of steps that I have that we're going to talk about it tomorrow. And right now, let's turn on the timer for 15 minutes, and then we will talk more after that. Oh, wow. I did not turn on the 15-minute timer. Okay, so I was talking for 20 minutes, so maybe it's still 18. Okay, sorry, I did not turn on my. I think 30 minutes, 15 minutes is over now, I think, because 15 minutes, but let me finish this song. All right, that's it for today. 15 minutes of practicing and I think 20 minutes of talking. And tomorrow, I promise we will go over again how to get started and how to get started smoothly and how to help you to keep the momentum going and be consistent and easy to show up for yourself instead of get repairing and get stuck and then have negative thought or talk and then holding you back. So that's what we're gonna do for the next 300 day and on this channel. So I hope if you want to see what I have been doing before this 60 days for the past 59 days, you can go to the old channel, the other channel to check it out. Is I will leave the link below and you can go and check it out there. But right for now, from now on, it's going to be here. You're going to see a lot of video here. So what I'm going to do is every 2 months or 3 months, I'm going to recycle the topic. And the whole point of doing this is repetitions and repeating so that we can be consistent. The more we talk about this, the more we repeat the cycle, what do good, what is a good topic to talk about, how if we do it in this good, we're going to keep repeating until we get it become a habit that you cannot throw it away and continue doing it for the rest of our life, hopefully. Okay, that's it for today. And hopefully I will see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you show it up for yourself or just show it up here with me. That's it. Okay, hopefully you have a wonderful day. Have wonderful night, not wonderful day, I'm sorry. Have the wonderful night and I will see you tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Bye.